Welcome back. Hey there, hey Blessed Nation, or whatever you call it. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a verse that really touched me today, and it's found in Psalm 127. 127. We're gonna read the whole chapter, but we're not gonna keep this long. We're gonna read from the first verse, and it says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who builds it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he gives his beloved sleep. Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. Happy is the man who has his, I don't know how to say that, shiver full of them. They should not be ashamed, but should speak with their enemies in the gate." This is basically saying, in the morning I read this, so I just wanted to share it with you guys because this really touched me. And it says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain." So this is kind of like a parable. This is Solomon talking. He was the one who wrote this. It's saying laboring and prospering with the Lord. The only way you could prosper is with God. There's no other way. It says here, they labor in vain who build it, unless the Lord builds the house. And it says, unless the Lord guards the city. So if the Lord does not protect the city, it won't be protected because Jesus is the security. I don't know if you guys understand that. Just let me know in the comments. Moving on to the second verse. It is vain for you to rise up early to sit up late. It says, it is vain for you to rise up early. So I'm trying to put it in a way that's easier. It is vain for you to rise up early to sit up late. I think this is pretty straightforward. And it says to eat the bread of sorrows. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows. For he gives his beloved sleep. It says God gives people sleep. So this is basically Solomon talking that there's no reason for you to rise up early and then you sit up late without being able to sleep. Basically, to eat the bread of sorrows. Basically, that person is experiencing sorrows. For so he gives his beloved sleep. God gives his people sleep, basically. Behold, children are the heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward. This is basically talking about children. Like, let's say, if you're a female and you plan to abort a kid, that's murder. Because here it says, behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. And it says, the fruit of the womb is a reward. It's basically a blessing. And it says, like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. That's powerful. Happy is the man who has his quiver full of them. They should not be ashamed, but should speak with their enemies in the gate. This little part, I don't really understand it. I understand it a little bit, but not as much. So, like arrows in the hands of a warrior, it's kind of like a metaphor or a simile, if I'm right. Quiver full of them. The last part is the only part that I got lost, but that's the only thing I wanted to share with you guys. I hope this helps somebody. I don't know. Maybe it will help somebody out there. And I'm gonna just let y'all know an inauguration video. My reaction to it is gonna come soon, and a Q&A video is coming out soon. So stay tuned for that. Be blessed, be encouraged in Jesus' name. Bye.